Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. So today we are going to continue our missions with our friend Deathstroke. So our next mission will be a Crook's best friend, so we have to speak to our friend Two-Face right here. I was tempted to play some of the Amazon Fury raids, but tonight I don't really have the time to do that, so I'll do that probably tomorrow. So let's start with Two-Face.
Calculator sent you to me about the Wayne diamonds in Burnley? You're in luck. The coin flip says I tell you how to get in. These access codes will enable you to get past security if you cut me in on half the take. Non-negotiable.
He doesn't want to negotiate. He's so mean. So, heist baby. So let's go. There's this little guy that gives a side quest. We're not going to pick it up. I would suggest you pick up the side quest. It'll give you a few extra rewards, a few extra experience. But with this Deathstroke character, we're going to try to see if we can get to level 30 a bit faster by not doing any of the side quests, if it makes any sense. Basically, once we're going to finish the main mission for our character, I'm pretty sure we're going to be level 30. And this is the old guy that gives the mission
Mr. Freeze arranged a quick heist of some armored Wayne Tech cars with a payload of industrial diamonds. But of course the heroes gotta put on the heat. Go to One Gotham Center and chill them out. We'll make it worth your while.
So this is the Diamonds Are For Everyone mission. It's more like a PvP event in the open world. We'll make a slight... I wasn't planning to on going there today, but let's make a slight detour just to show you where it is. So if somehow you end up with that mission, like you can see, you have to win the Diamond Heist event, and also you have to defeat 5 heroes. Ideally, you're going to want to go to either Legends PvP or Arena PvP to defeat 5 heroes. You could try to go to the oh, actually the Diamond Heist is going on right now. We're not really going to do it, but I'll show you what needs to be done. So basically, there's the usual trucks with cash. When you attack them, you'll see bags of cash being propelled. So you have to grab a little bag of cash and bring it over here. And you have to do that 25 times. And you can see there's a stack for villains and a stack for heroes. Oh, let's go see. So the heroes have to bring the bags of cash to that truck over here. If somehow the heroes bring it over here, you can come and get the bags out of the truck. And so each faction have to gather 25 bags. The first faction that actually gets their 25 bags wins. As you can see, lots of heroes tonight. And sadly, right now I'm flagged for PvP. You can see that little skull next to my character. Because I participated to the PvP event, I think you get flagged for PvP for about 5 minutes. So it'll give us time to play our mission here. Again, there was a side quest outside of the building, which I didn't pick up.
Step through the detector, please. 1199, request assistance. There's the intruder. Take him out. Man down. I'm hit.
I forget if there's consoles to activate here. Oh, actually, there's a little treasure chest. In case this is your first video, there are treasure chests spread throughout various missions like this. There are various feats. You need to get 1 treasure chest, 5 treasure chests. I think the maximum feat, the last feat, is like 1,000 treasure chests. So whenever you see those treasure chests, don't hesitate to break them up. As you see, they'll give you various rewards. Here we got a pair of shoulders, which actually it's a good pair of shoulders. So we're going to equip it. So if you're lucky, you'll get a little reward. If not,
Don't let him get to the
security.
vault.
it will allow you to work towards your feet anyway.
vault! Man down! Roger, we'll stop him!
So right now we're using a bit of weapon mastery.
Lock it down back there, we've got trouble! Call for backup!
But I'm using also a mixture of basically
Keep
some
fighting!
of my ammunition powers and weapon mastery.
This one's a lightweight, no problem. Oof! They're trying to get to the vault! Oof!
Nah, I was too far. Too far, too far. It happens.
I'm on it!
It's been a while since I played this mission. I didn't remember there was that many security guards.
I'm hit!
Could be I did something different that spawned more guards. It's quite possible.
Stop right there, buddy! Where's our backup? Ha! They'll never get past the security door. Ha! They'll never get past the security door.
As you saw, one of the nice thing of the weapon mastery is that it throws the enemy up in the air.
They've overridden security. Engage! Engage! This area is restricted. Oof. Oof.
Well, what have we here? Striking out on our own, are we? And here I thought we could be such good friends. If you want to stay on my good side, you'll give those stolen diamonds to Mr. Freeze. But don't worry, we'll be stabbing him in the back soon enough.
So we have to wait a bit. Ah, there we go.
I'll make you an equitable arrangement. I leave here with the diamonds, and you leave without a terminal case of hypothermia. Very wise of you. Who said there is no honor among thieves? I need these diamonds to power my freeze equipment at Mercy General Hospital. A matter of life and death. But not yours. Not today.
So let's pick up that investigation.
To all in my employ, the diamond is a versatile, beautiful gem. It's the perfect focus for my freeze ray, the perfect focus for my revenge.
Been a while since I've been here. I may have missed one. Let's go upstairs just to be safe. I guess not. So let's get out of here. And we'll continue for the next part of the mission. Let's go to our journal. We probably need to complete our mission.
I don't know what Joker's plan is, but Two-Face is going to want his cut of those diamonds. So if Mr. Freeze uses them to power his freeze equipment, you better hope Two-Face's coin doesn't come up heads.
So sadly we got a neck piece, which is no better than the one we have already.
buddy with Mr. Ice and Snowman now, are we? Good. Play along for a while. In fact, I do believe the GCPD is planning a big super secret attack against Freeze at the hospital. Go bust it up. It'll keep Freeze thinking you're on his side. Besides, I know how much you enjoy beating up our boys in blue.
We're going to take down Mr. Freeze. Step back, please. Keep going. We're almost ready.
Oh, doesn't work against the car. So once you get weapon mastery, you get a whole bunch of new combos. So it can be a bit overwhelming sometimes to decide what to choose amongst the myriad of combos that you have at your disposal at some point. Either combos with weapons, like with the gunshot, the shotgun, or the weapon masteries themselves, or even just the regular weapon combos that you have.
You need to clear the area. Ow. Where's our backup?
Let's get rid of those. Oh, somehow.
Why should the fun end here? The SCU has Freeze's men pinned down in jewelry stores just nearby. What say we spring the poor slobs and lure the SCU into our ambush? It's win-win!
So let's grab the investigation first.
Scarecrow, your offer of aid is appreciated, but not necessary. I look on companionship as cold comfort these days.
Incoming! SCU. Freeze sent reinforcements. Do something!
Hold position. Help is on the way.
So once you click on the cars, it summons a whole bunch of cops, as you can see.
Where's our backup?
So we got 1 out of 3. So let's go for number 2.
Hold tight. SCU reinforcements are coming.
Ow! Ow!
And I always say, never pass up a free exhibit.
Don't let them through!
It's not as useful as it once was, but there's no reason not to pick them up anyway. At the very worst, it'll help you. There's feats to gather. Forget if it's 25,000 the maximum feat, but you have to gather a lot of stuff.
Affirmative. We'll get
Step
an
back,
SCU team to
please.
your position ASAP.
Where's our backup?
Aren't you the devious little psychopath? Springing Freeze's men? Beating on cops? After that little act, Mr. Freeze must think you're his new best friend. I had Calculator arrange a meeting for you with one of Freeze's men nearby. Play along until he lets you in the hospital. Then we'll show him what friends are really for.
So for gathering exhibits, there's feats to gather, a lot of them.
You must be the one Mr. Freeze told us about. Nice. Freeze has deep...
Mr. Freeze must be planning to freeze all of Gotham solid so he can finally live outside of his cryo suit. But why does Joker care? He's not the Grinch. He has no heart.
I could have sworn I saw something. So here we have a whole bunch of stuff to do. We have to activate those machines and then defend them from those evil specialists that you see there.
Shut that machine down for good this time. Where's our backup?
That should do it. I'm not sure if there's more than one wave of enemies. It's been a while since I played this mission. And also, it could be that either I'm misremembering or it could be they changed some stuff. It happens.
Stand
And also, you can see we have to beat down the sappers. We have to stop a SCU strike team. Like this is one of those strike team, if I'm not mistaken.
Where's our backup?
And sadly, sometimes you'll see other players pulling a whole bunch of enemies behind them. So let us wait a bit. So for the sappers, within the strike team, there's usually at least one sapper. So if we take down a whole bunch of strike team, we should be able to maybe not complete the part of the mission that has to do with the sappers, but we could complete at least part of it. Sadly, as you can see, we have to defend 5 freeze machines. So that will take a while. So there they are. Not sure there's actually there is a sapper here. So completing both objectives will allow us to be able to get a few sappers. Get hopefully all the sappers we need. If not,
Damn it! We've been spotted. We're compromised. Where's our backup?
no, level 23.
Damn it! We've been spotted.
Those flamethrowers usually hurt quite a bit. I won't take them lightly. And also there's a side quest over here. That is odd. Oh, there they are.
Where's our backup?
So we earned a skill point. Ideally, I would like to have basically the rifle masteries. Well, actually, we have 2 skill points. Sadly, in order to be able to get the rifle mastery, so we have to be able to purchase all the combos here. That will allow us to be able to purchase the rifle mastery combo. And then we're going to be able to purchase the combos over here, like flip burst mastery and mortar mastery. So let's see, we still need 1 sapper and 1
Tango
machine.
spotted us. Neutralize and see if we can
1 strike
salvage
team,
the
sorry, and 1
mission.
machine. And we need a few sappers. So let's go defend our last machine, and then we'll go around trying to find some sappers if we still need them. which we probably will. Oh,
Freeze's
didn't work.
machines reactivated.
Where's our backup?
Let's throw that little barrel because we can. So we still need 2 sappers, so we'll just go around until we find them. Shouldn't be too difficult, but we'll probably have to take down a few strike team in order to be able to do that. So let us go do that. So there's one
We're
over here.
compromised.
So just 2 more and we'll
We're
be good to go.
compromised. Tango
Step
spotted
back,
us.
please.
Neutralize and see if we can salvage the mission.
So let's go back see our friend over here.
You're okay. Freeze wants to talk to you personally.
So, now you have clearance to go into the hospital and do something to Mr. Freeze as he attempts to turn all of Gotham into a winter wonderland with our stolen diamonds. I wish the Joker'd let me in on this joke. Oh well, don't mind me. I just work here.
So we got a mission reward. At this stage, it's usually a weapon. And now, since now we have access to 3 weapons, we should be able to choose one of the 3 weapons. Obviously, we're still going to use our staff, but if we wanted to, we could get a rifle or a one-handed weapon, but we're not going to do that. Basically, the rifle or the one-handed weapon will be just for the weapon masteries, and you don't need the weapons to do that. So let us go down here. So we're going to go into the hospital. Again, there is a side quest we could pick up here. We're not going to do that. And strangely enough, even though we don't pick up the side quest, well, we're still progressing fairly quickly in terms of XPs.
Here we are, the Promised Land, Mr. Freeze's ice chamber inside Gotham General. Now, here's the plan. Mr. Freeze has been working on his cryotech for ages. Wants to resurrect the sick wife he's got stored in a giant ice cube or something. Well, wifey will have to wait. I need that deep freeze for some of the more alive ingredients of my new Joker toxin. I need you to get in there and upload the information from the maid Cold Core. Thanks. You're a real pal.
Trying to find another trinket to use in our utility belt. I can't find anything that I really like. Could use a Tombat device, but sadly a lot of you guys don't have access to it, so I guess I could use the toy. Let's go for the toy blimp. This little gadget you can get from the marketplace if you want to.
Ah, my new ally has arrived. Do not be alarmed by what you see. My beloved wife Nora lives in deep freeze. My new cryostasis delivery and maintenance system will allow her to emerge and live again with me in the winter world I will create for her in Gotham. Please do join me in initializing the procedure. Meet me in the power room at the end of the corridors.
If you guys remember the Valentine seasonal, this is where it happens. So if this seemed familiar to you guys, that's the reason why.
Integration pressure, flow management, all in my dearest Nora, my wife. I would rather see the world buried under an ice age than see a hair on your head harmed.
So if you want to be able to advance the feat for breaking healing barrels, we can do that. And again, here we have another little treasure chest. And we got a head guard. Let's see if it's going to be worth using. Actually, no. Oh well. So let us continue.
Soon, my dear.
There is a two-player version of this mission, if I recall correctly.
Now upload the data to me. If Freeze sees you, you'll be an ice sculpture. His good nature only goes so far.
And before we do that, let's pick up that investigation here.
Cold Cut, I don't trust these scum any further than you can throw them. Keep watch over the diamonds, and watch for a double cross.
I'm still missing two. We're probably...
Mr. Freeze says protect Gizmo, which protects Ms. Nora. Then get more hot. Gonna knock you out cold.
Probably missed out on a few investigation. Oh well. So let us fight our friend Colcut here. Let's get rid of the minions here.
Cold Cut tummy no feel good.
Let's see what we got as a reward. A pair of shoulders. It's good for the style, but sadly not for the stats. And that seems to be it for here. Trying to see if there's only blue barrels. I guess so. So let's go back to our friend Mr. Freeze. Although, I don't think he'll be our friend for very long.
Hey, you! I'm burning up! Chill! You're not leaving here alive. Oh! You'll pay for that! Ah!
The cold effects are pretty cool, but they kind of make it hard to see sometimes.
You'll pay for that! Oh! I'm burning up!
Let's see if I forgot. Nah, I guess it's not here. Well, let's break that. And let's continue.
What is this? The procedure is failing. Nora? No! Traitor! Traitor! No!
Oopsie.
Chill!
Oh, let's summon our blimp again. I have to admit, I have no idea how long it lasts. Sometimes it disappears.
You did this to my beautiful Nora. I was so close to bringing her back to me. You shall pay for your treachery.
Oh, noes.
Now, you imbeciles, kill this traitor.
So there should be a few waves of enemies that we need to defeat. And we have to stop them from using that generator over there.
You'll pay for that! I'm burning up!
My revenge is always served cold.
Let's try to attract our friend Mr. Freeze off that platform. We can see all the ice effects. If we step on that, we'll probably take some damage.
Nora, I failed you. Forgive me.
Let's go. Well, let's go for the belt. It'll give us a style as well. And we just got a utility belt. Sadly, it's item level 28, so we'll equip it a little bit later. So let's equip that belt here. Again, there's a bunch of healing barrels if you want to work towards your feet. And let's skip the cinematics. I have a video called This Universe Online the Movie if you want to see a whole bunch of cinematics. I also made a few videos with some of the cinematics in the game, so I would suggest that you watch those. I haven't done a cinematic video in a while. I'll try to make a couple maybe next week, or maybe this weekend, we'll see. So let's get out of here. Oh, actually we can go to our journal, complete the mission.
There you are. Still room temperature and diamonds intact. They may be a girl's best friend, but friends are overrated, as Mr. Freeze has just learned. Ah, well, we'll have plenty of time to brood over it when the SCU busts in to take him to Arkham. And now my dreams of Joker toxin over ice will finally be a reality. I call that a win. Ta-ta!
So you see the two NPCs at the end of the corridor. There is a feat if we manage to defeat them before they run away. So let's try to do that. Ideally, you want to maybe try to crowd control them to stop them from running away.
Oh!
It's not a big feat, but it's worth getting. So we got a Prometheum logbox. So one of you guys was asking about the logboxes. If you are a legendary player, you do not need a key to open the box. So all the Prometheum logboxes you get as a legendary player, you can open them. As you can see, you have 30 days to do so. If you are not a legendary player, sadly you have to purchase the Prometheum keys to open the lockbox. Here we'll take the pants. So let's get out of here. So the lockbox usually gives you a source mark and either a style, well, one of the items that you can choose from. Sometimes it'll be a style, sometimes it'll be a cola, it could be a repair bot sometimes. So usually you have various options. Sadly, it's not the keys are like they used to be $2 or something like that. Not really worth it. If you are not, let's pick up that collection because why not? So if you are not a legendary player, not really worth it to open the Prometheum lockboxes. But if you are a legendary player, there's no reason not to open them. So let's get in here. So let's complete our mission with Two-Face.
Ah, it's my partner in crime. I hear you took down half of Gotham PD to get these back from Mr. Freeze. You certainly know how to make enemies. But then, we all have two sides.
So let's complete our mission.
Calculator here. Ever hear of the religion of crime? That's Intergang's latest scheme for world domination. They say the crime Bible foretells their rise to power. I say we need to get our hands on that book. Go see Deathstroke in the Burnley nightclub for more.
So as you saw, it gave us a nice chest piece. Normally I would go to go back to our lair, but Not today. Today we'll just...
Want to take your nemesis down a notch? This is the gear.
Today we'll just repair. So if you're wondering how is this possible, how can there be two Deathstrokes? There's many ways to explain that. Deathstroke from Earth 1 and Earth 2. Deathstroke from whatever across the multiverse. So as you can see, we can create a pretty good looking version of our friend Deathstroke. Although I made the pants dark blue as opposed to light blue. I've seen both versions. Classically, I think the pants were light blue. But at some point, I'm pretty sure I saw some dark blue version of the pants. But we've been using the dark blue pants, so let's stick to it. And sadly, the only thing we're really missing, as you can see, to create a pretty good looking Deathstroke, is the mask. For the belts, there's a few other belts that I could probably use. For the pants, sadly, the New Genesis pants are pretty much it if we want to have the short shorts. The boots, the clean cuffed boots works well enough, as you can see. And the classic gloves as well. And for the chest piece, we have the official Deathstroke chest piece. As you can see, it's exactly it. Oh, maybe the bullets are a little tiny bit different. I guess there's more definition to the Deathstroke's version. Oh yeah, and he has a scabbard in his back, which we have because of our sword, but normally we wouldn't have the scabbard. So let's go. Let us go play the vault. You should play the vault any chance you get. There's no reason not to. It gives you some rewards. At worst of the worst, it'll give you a bit of cash and some ant metal.
Welcome, welcome, one and all, to Joker's Room of Fun, Mayhem, and Prizes. What will it be? Something to flatten your opponents? Or just some useless crap? Who knows? You pays your money and you takes your chances. Break the presents and get your prizes.
But if you're lucky, you'll get some styles as well. So we got the Sinister Clockwork trinket. I'll show you what it does in just a minute. So we've got a whole bunch of ant metal. And that will probably be... that'll be it for now.
That's it. Game's over. Step.
So I'll show you what the Sinister Trinket does. And that will be the end of our video, I suppose. So let's go back here. Let's equip the trinket. So the Sinister Clockwork key, basically it's a trinket to be able to change the look of your character. It's pretty much all it does. It may change the stats a bit, I have to admit. Been a while since I don't think I ever really used it. Not sure if it does change your stats or not, or if all it does is change your appearance. I played the Toyman missions some time ago, so you may recall this is pretty much a Toyman toy. So let's change back again. So sadly, in terms of trinket, I would much rather use the blimp, as opposed to the trinket for the clockwork trinket. And that is going to be pretty much it for now, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. I have roughly 2,000 videos about this universe online at this point, so if I don't answer a question right away, just search in my videos. Odds are I've already made a video that answers your question. Let's do a little dance with our friend Deathstroke. Oh yeah. So again, next time we'll play our Deathstroke mission. The Religion of Crime. Oh, I think it's the mission where we're going to fight Bruno Mannheim, and we'll go... Normally we'd go save Batwoman if we are a hero character, but we're an evil villain, so I wonder if we're still going to have to go save Batwoman. I guess we'll have to wait and see. So as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.